go.
Okay.
Bienvenue à chez Lily. This is our home for the next 4 weeks. We're now south of the Dordogne in Lot, and this week we've been off adventurising in Bordeaux.
Hope you enjoy.
So our journey from where we're staying in the Lot was about 2 hours 50 minutes, right into the centre of Bordeaux. I have to say, traffic not too bad. Bearing in mind we were right in the heart of a busy city. Pretty straightforward, obviously thanks to our friend Google Maps. This is Met Park. It must be Cumbria.
Okay.
So here we are, we're in Bordeaux. We've been here for 15 minutes. The Tourist Information Office is about 500 metres away from where we parked, and Julie's in charge of using Google Maps, so we've been here and probably gone round and round and round and round. So in a minute I'm going to have a look at Google Maps to help out. Just waiting for a tram, and we are going to Cite so we're at the tram station, and the ticket machine here is really easy. Basically touchscreen, can use English, buy a ticket, and then you've got choices of 1 journey, 2 journey, 10 journeys, or 24 hours, and we've gone for 24 hours, and we're hoping that €5 will give us free access for 24 hours.
I think we might have to do this. Not so many ways to get around in Bordeaux. Hello. So this is the Cite Ives. So as we were starving before we went into the Cite Ives, we found this food court opposite. A great choice of food and outdoor seating outside. Okay, so we have got the €22, which gives us access to the second floor museum, this one, and the 8th floor, where we can taste 1 glass of wine. 1.
I have had une pint already.
We've got to get these audio guides, and it even tells you there how to do it. We're going to do some tasting now. I think you can choose 1 glass.
We've done our visit to the wine museum, which was amazing actually, really informative. There's so much information.
A bit too much.
Almost too much information, if I'm honest. And we're now on the top floor having a free glass of wine.
We're tasting. I have the
Bordeaux.
Bordeaux rosé, yes.
I have a St Emilion, which is also very nice.
So this is where we're staying. It doesn't look too brilliant, but actually it's nice inside.
So
we have a bath. Nice big bed. Bit of work going on. So we're in the Place du Parlement. It's really busy. It's in the old part of Bordeaux. Just had, well, I've had a Negroni, Andy's had a margarita. And we've just discovered it was happy hour.
By accident.
By accident. So I'm having veal, in fact we're both having veal frite and a salad with a champignon mushroom sauce. Very nice. So we've just finished eating and we've decided to walk along the banks of the Gironde in Bordeaux. And look at this, lots of people just eating, snacking, picnicking. It's really cute. Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Miroir de L is a reflecting pool covering about 3,500 square metres. It's one of those top 10 things you just have to go and see when you're in Bordeaux. It's located on the quay of the Garonne in front of the Place de la Bourse. And there are different stages, so from the water starting up you get the fog, and then you get the water there so you see the reflection, and then the water then seeps away. Definitely worth a visit. So we're walking this morning towards the start of our bike tour. It's a glorious morning.
Bike tours.
Bordeaux bike tours, yes. We got it through Get Your Guide. So looking forward to that, 2.5 hours. But it's a lovely. Just sat in this cafe. Very nice. It's books and coffee. We're just going to grab a coffee before we start our bike tour. So we have collected our bikes. We're a party of Andy.
Where are you from?
We booked our bike tour through Get Your Guide. The app is really easy to use. We used it when we were South America. Definitely recommend.
And the bell tower called here La. Do you speak French, some of you?
Yes.
Bonjour. Bonjour. It's a promenade, very green, very nice. So now I want to talk about history, so you can join me here.
So we're now on the left bank, just cycling all cycle routes. Apparently it's the best city in France for cycle routes. I wouldn't be surprised if it was in the world. Beautiful. So we've stopped in this really cool place, the Darwin Centre. It's an ecological spot, so everything's recycled. Really cool place. So we're now going over the modern bridge. So this bridge does open, allowing the cruise ships or the bigger vessels to come through. And that happens once a day at high tide, 5:30 I think this evening. So as this bridge stands out as the highest vertical lift bridge in France and in fact in Europe, we decided we would go back and see it for ourselves later on this evening.
You can see 6 of them.
Yeah.
They are from 1920, but before we had the same all along the river over there. So
Again on these gorgeous little streets. Ah, where? Smells gorgeous too. Little bars. This jasmine I can smell. This is the Jardin Public we're going through now. Very pretty. It's the gardens. Just trying a cannelli. What do you think? What do you think?
It's pretty good. Have you tried it?
No.
Tasty.
Quite heavy.
What is it? Yeah, I guess. Oh, you mean actual?
Antiques. Apparently the best boulangerie in Bordeaux.
So this is the restaurant Hush Hush that we've had our lunch. Very nice. Plat du jour. So we've gone for the plat du jour. I've gone for the émincé de bœuf. And Andy went for the parmigiano. So we'll see what that's like. Oh, and of course, a glass of rosé.
So here we are on Rue de Sainte Catherine, which is apparently the longest pedestrian shopping street in Europe. There are other streets with loads of boutiques and antique centres, etc. This is the one that is full of more affordable shops.
Okay, so here is the cathedral. And, oh, this is cool.
Just the cathedral stop.
Cathedral stop on the metro. The old versus the new. I know.
It looks like it's just floating. If they make it move. And then behind us on the left is the tower that we're hoping to be able to climb. It's got apparently the highest 360 view of Bordeaux.
And how many steps was it? About 200
and something.
Yeah. When we eventually got to the top, what a fantastic view. And here's some 360-degree shots of the city of Bordeaux. Right, on our way back down now.
Yeah, down's fine. It feels right. It definitely felt anti-clockwise. No, clockwise felt wrong.
Yeah. So we are here walking along the west bank of Bordeaux. You see there the Giron behind me. It's a really nice like promenade. People are cycling, sitting in the sun, running. Very nice. We're going up to see the bridge that opens only once a day, and that's when the tide is high, and we're hopeful we might see one of these bigger ships going through.
The Jacques Chaban Delmas Bridge is an amazing modern engineering feat in Bordeaux and definitely worth a visit to see it in operation. It's the longest vertical lift bridge in Europe with a span of 110 metres and a raised height of 53 metres. It takes 11 minutes to rise and is named after the former French Prime Minister.
So, this is day 3 of our adventures in Bordeaux, and we are off to St Emilion. So the car park we just come out of was €40 for 2 days, which we expected. It was a 40-minute drive from Bordeaux to St Emilion through the most beautiful countryside. It's going into St Emilion now. So we're here in St Emilion. We're going to do a wine tour in a chateau outside of St Emilion, but we thought we'd have 15 minutes to have a look around. So here's the view. Of course, you have to have the wine shops and the famous cannelis. There we are. Got to try these when you are in Bordeaux. Gorgeous cafe in the centre of town, overlooked by the church. Up into the town. Looks a bit different here. Quite smart. So we only had a very short time in St Emilion. It's famed for its historic charm, exquisite wines, UNESCO heritage and stunning vineyards, and we wished we'd had a bit more time to explore. Called the cloisters that you can visit. We haven't got enough time, but it's one of the tours that you can do. These are the cloisters, so this is a free entrance. You don't have to pay. So you can take a guided tour on one of these, and this takes you out to the vineyards. Again, we're not doing that. We're at the Chateau de Pressac. We've decided to do a wine tour today. We've just left St Emilion. Yeah, we're very excited.
We are very excited. It's an elevated chateau and it's got stunning views, but just a beautiful building, and it looks so well set up. So we've got high hopes that we're going to have a great afternoon.
So we didn't quite realise, but we paid for a privilege tour, which was €75 each. The actual tour was €27 each, and that would have been sufficient for a group tour.
And we'll go to the cellar and I'll tell you about winemaking, how we age our wine, and then we'll do tasting. So we are going to taste 4 wines, including rosé. Okay, but we'll start with the history. Concrete. Then we'll go to another cellar, to a modern one, and I'll tell you about another. Okay, so this is our first cellar for barrel, and you can see the colors. Yeah. So talking about.
If he makes the decision and it's not so good, it's
His fault.
I'm just about to start the tasting.
Thankfully we do have spittoons because I'm driving.
We'll start with rosé. Then we'll try.
That's what that first flavour, that first smell, it is jam. This is much jammier than that, I think.
Yeah.
We're saying it's farmyard, but I'm going to
Chateau
revise
de
it to
Pressac Grand Cru. So welcome back. Hope you enjoyed our video and enjoyed our tour of Bordeaux. So a couple of takeaways from us. So I think first of all, Bordeaux was a beautiful city. We loved it, and easily doable in 2 days. The bike tour helped that because we saw probably more things in a small amount of time. What about you?
For me, I just think it's not too big a place to visit. You don't feel like, how do I get from one place to another? It's going to be really difficult. Transport's fantastic. You've got choice between tram, bus, cycle. You can even get an app to hire mopeds. There's ferries. Literally, you can get from, obviously walking, you can get from one side of the city to the other on foot within 50 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, it's just so easy, and it's just got such a good vibe.
Yeah. Lots of brilliant restaurants, and if you like shopping, there's every different type of price, from your upmarket down to a very basic level. Anyway, if you like the video, then please like and subscribe, and we've got a couple of videos here that if you haven't seen, you might want to watch.
Please watch.
Bye.
Bye.